Hey, what's going on YouTube? And welcome back to Tech Conversations. Firstly, if you haven't already, make sure to check out Webull. Right now, you can earn a $200,000 to $30,000 cash bonus when you sign up by using my link in the description below and you make a qualifying deposit. Right now, you could also get 30 days of premium. Keep in mind, terms and conditions do apply. So go ahead and check out Webull. I'll put a link to them in the description below. Also, make sure to check out the Discord, completely free to join. So I'll put a link to it in the description below as well. Now let's get right into today's video. So the question today is, can you trade SPY, QQQ, or any other security for that matter with only $1 or very close to $1? So today I want to show you the options trading strategy that could allow you to do this, how this option strategy works, and how we would set it up. And again, keep in mind, everything I'm showing you here today is just an example so that you guys can learn how this option strategy works. Now, the strategy I am about to show you is a neutral options trading strategy, meaning you'd only want to use this strategy when you believe that the security that you're gonna use will trade sideways. In other words, the share price isn't going to move much up or down. It's just going to trade sideways. So let's use SPY today as an example. Let's go into the options here for SPY. So let's say we believe SPY will not move much between now and Thursday. So the first thing we want to do here is select an appropriate expiration date. So I would select Thursday. That's going to be May 29th. And remember, SPY has options that expires every single day. Now, what we want to do here first is we want to determine what price we believe our security will be at expiration. Now, remember, since this is a neutral option strategy, that means we don't believe it will move much from its current share price. So whatever price we come up with here should be pretty close to the current share price. So let's pretend we believe SPY will be at 578 at expiration. Keep in mind, right now it's close to around 579. So it's not going to move much. Again, this is a neutral option strategy. You should only be using this when you don't believe the price of the security will move much here. So the first thing I want to do here then is I want to switch over to sell, and I'm going to stay on calls. I want to start by selling 2 calls at that strike price. So if we believe SPY will be at 578 at expiration, I'm going to start by selling 2 calls that have that strike price. So here is the strike price, 578. So I would start by selling 2 calls here. So let's go ahead and select it. And I'll show you here in a minute how you can modify the quantity here, because we don't only want to sell 1 call, we want to sell 2 calls here. Now I'm going to switch over to buy now, and I'm going to stay on calls here. Now I want to go ahead and buy 2 calls here. Now I want to buy first a call option that has a higher strike than the strike of the calls that we're selling. Now you can go ahead and play around and see how this strategy changes, based on how far away you go from the strike of the calls that we're selling. But for this example, I'm going to buy the call that's right above it at the 579 strike. So I'm going to go ahead and select it here. Now I want to buy 1 more call here. And now I want to buy a call with a lower strike than the strike of the calls that we're selling. But we need to make sure that this call that we buy here is equidistant from the calls that we're selling as the other call that we bought is. So in other words, if we take a look at the call that we're buying here at 579, this is $1 away from the calls that we're selling. So whatever call I buy down here should also be $1 away from the calls that we're selling. And so that means I have to buy the call at 577 here. So I'm going to go ahead and select it here. right? So this call that we're buying is $1 away from the calls we're selling. This call I'm buying is also $1 away from the calls we're selling. They're both equidistant from the calls we're selling. Now remember, we want to sell 2 calls, not just one. So where can we modify that? So if we come up here to the top right on this little drop down here, we can go to custom. And again, calls we're selling, we want to sell 2, not just 1. So here's where we can modify the quantity. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 here. And so now we've set up our option strategy. So let's take a look here. So total cost, $2. So not quite 1, this is 2, but we're very close to $1 here. And if we take a look here, that's going to be our debit. So we're entering for a debit, $2. That's also going to be our max loss here. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to go over to option strat so that we can visualize this options trade. So we can see what our profit or loss might be depending on the share price, depending on the date, and a couple of other things. So let's head on over to option strat now. So I'll put a link to option strat in the description below. Really great options visualization tool. And so I'm going to go to build, and I'm just going to go to a regular call here. So first here, we want to go ahead and select the appropriate security. So I want to go over here and type in SPY because that's what I'm using for today's video. So once we're here on SPY, now we can go ahead and set up our strategy here. So for our expiration date, we selected May 29th. So we want to make sure we're on May 29th here. And then again, we first started by saying, let's determine what price we believe the security will be at expiration. And again, since this is a neutral strategy, that price should be very close to the current share price. So we said, let's just pretend we believe SPY will be at 578 at expiration. So we said, okay, we're going to start by selling 2 calls with that strike price. So let's go ahead and do that here first. So here's 1 call we're selling at 578, and then we want to make sure we're selling 2. So that's the first thing we did. Then we said now we want to buy 2 calls here. So let's go ahead and add a buy call here. And I said, okay, we want to first buy a call with a higher strike than the strike of the calls we're selling. And so I said, I'm just going to buy the one right above it. But again, you can play around and see how this strategy changes the further away you go from the calls we're selling. But I'm just going to do the one right above it at 579. And then we have 1 more call we need to buy. So this second call we buy needs to have a lower strike than the strike of the calls we're selling. And it needs to be equidistant from the calls we're selling as the other call that we're buying is. So this other call we're buying is $1 away from the calls we're selling. So this call we buy also needs to be $1 away from the calls we're selling. So that means I have to buy the call at the 577 strike. So as you can see, this is the long call butterfly spread. As you can see, we're entering for a debit $2, so very close to $1. So as you can see, you can trade options with you don't need a lot of money to trade options with some of these strategies, in particular this strategy here. Our max loss is going to be equal to the debit that we pay. So if we pay $2, our max loss is going to be $2. Max profit for this example, $98. Now you can calculate your max profit very easily. All you need to do is you need to find the difference between the strike of the calls you're selling and the strike of the call you're buying that has the lower strike. So 578 minus 577 is 1. We multiply that by 100, so we get 100. And then we subtract our debit. So 100 minus 2 is 98. That's how we come up with our max profit here. And then we have our break evens here. So between 577 and 579 basically. Now, where will we realize our max profit? So our max profit will be realized at expiration if the share price of the security we're using is at the strike of the calls we sold. So if at expiration, SPY is at 578, that's where we will make our max profit of $98. And we can see that down here on the chart. At expiration, if SPY is 578, we would make $98, which is our max profit. So again, big takeaway here is that the security needs to trade sideways. This is a neutral strategy. Do not use this strategy on any security you believe will have a big price movement here. Now you can also look at the chart here. You can kind of see what your profit or loss might be depending on the date, depending on the share price here. You can also mess around with IV here. So this is why I love to use option strat. Now, with that being said, you can close out of this trade at any time here. So as you can see, option strat is telling me that before my expiration, if SPY is, between these prices here, I would potentially be green here. So if I am green, right, and I'm up, a few dollars, because again, we're not entering this for a lot of money, so that is actually a pretty big return, I can close out of it. I don't have to wait until expiration. And I'll put a link in the description below to a video where I show you how to close out of any options trade. So as you can see, you can trade a lot of these securities for very close to $1, but you just need to be very careful and you need to make sure you're using the right security. So anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Check out the Discord, link to that in the description below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys next time.